Once upon a time, in a land far away, nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there was a small kingdom called Eldoria. It was a place of peace and prosperity, where the people lived harmoniously with nature and each other. The kingdom was ruled by a wise and benevolent king named Alaric, who was loved by his subjects. Alaric had a daughter, Princess Elara, who was as kind-hearted as she was beautiful. Her laughter was like the music of 1,000 bells, and her smile could light up the darkest of days. Elara loved to wander through the forests and meadows of Eldoria, often losing herself in the beauty of the natural world. One day, while exploring a part of the forest she had never ventured into before, she came across a young man named Tristan. He was a skilled blacksmith, known for his craftsmanship and strength. Tristan was different from anyone Elara had ever met. He was humble and sincere, with a gentle soul that resonated with her own. From that day on, Elara and Tristan met in the forest every day. They shared stories, laughed, and dreamed about the future. They fell deeply in love, but their love was not without challenges. Tristan was a commoner, and the laws of Eldoria forbade a royal from marrying someone of lower status. Despite this, Elara and Tristan's love only grew stronger. Word of their forbidden love eventually reached King Alaric. He was a wise man and understood the depth of his daughter's feelings, but he also had to consider the laws and traditions of his kingdom. Torn between his duty as a king and his love for his daughter, Alaric decided to test Tristan. He decreed that if Tristan could complete 3 seemingly impossible tasks, he would allow the two to be together. The first task was to forge a sword that could cut through anything. Tristan worked tirelessly day and night, pouring all his skill and love into the creation of the sword. When it was finally complete, he presented it to the king. Alaric tested the sword on the hardest materials in the kingdom, and it cut through them as if they were butter. Tristan had succeeded. The second task was to find and bring back the rarest flower in the kingdom, one that only bloomed on the highest peak of the treacherous Dragonspine Mountains. Tristan set out on his journey, facing countless dangers along the way. He battled fierce creatures, braved harsh weather, and scaled sheer cliffs. Finally, after many days, he found the flower, its petals glistening with morning dew. He carefully plucked it and made his way back to the kingdom. The third and final task was the hardest of all. Tristan was to bring peace between 2 warring factions within the kingdom. These factions had been at odds for generations, and their enmity seemed insurmountable. Tristan, however, approached the task with the same determination and love that had driven him through the first 2 tasks. He met with the leaders of both factions, listened to their grievances, and worked tirelessly to find common ground. Through his sincerity and wisdom, he was able to broker a peace agreement, bringing harmony to the kingdom. King Alaric was deeply impressed by Tristan's perseverance and character. He saw that Tristan's love for Elara was pure and unwavering. True to his word, Alaric gave his blessing for Elara and Tristan to be together. The entire kingdom rejoiced, celebrating the union of the princess and the blacksmith. Elara and Tristan were married in a grand ceremony attended by all the people of Eldoria. Their love story became a legend, inspiring generations to come. They ruled the kingdom with compassion and wisdom, their love serving as a beacon of hope and unity for all. Eldoria flourished under their reign, and their love story was told and retold, a timeless tale of love conquering all obstacles.